Hey Taurus, welcome to MTownTarot. I will be doing your general reading for the month of April. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please follow me also at MTownTarot on all social media platforms. Well, I will be doing the card of the day. Also check back a little later where I'll be posting love readings by the elements. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Spirit, we welcome you to this reading for Taurus for the month of April. Please give us the most relevant messages, the most relevant advice for Taurus at this time. And we thank you in advance because we know you're going to show up and you're going to show out. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I like to start with affirmation cards to kind of set the tone of the reading and kind of give us some overarching energy to reach for. All right, what affirmations do we have for Taurus for the month of April? We have inspiration. There is a voice of inspiration within me. Right now, it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be a flawless speech, voiced by James Earl Jones through a megaphone with lots of applause. So some of you in the month, in the month of April, may have, may receive some type of divinely inspired idea. I see for others, you may be finding your own voice from within, finding your purpose, finding what it is that you believe, what you stand for, and implement that. When you think about James Earl Jones, you think about someone with a very deep and powerful voice that kind of carries through the airwaves. So it may be a time for some of you all to find your voice and speak up for yourself. Some of you may even be going into communication. So that's what we have. And let's pull some tarot to kind of clarify or see what type of energies are around our Tauruses for the month of April. Also, happy birthday to the Tauruses who will be celebrating birthdays towards the end of this month. Officially be in Taurus season. All right, let's see what messages from the tarot we have for Taurus for the month of April. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the High Priestess. Okay, so in your recent past, you may have embarked upon a new idea. You may have thought that a new start was happening in a relationship. There was something that you started in the recent past that has kind of, that you thought had potential for growth that didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. I do see that some of you had to walk away from that situation. I do see that it has been a very emotional decision for you to have walked away. Some of you, if this is related to a relationship, had to walk away from someone who was younger. A page is always represented by youth, vitality, excitement. Some of you may have received a message concerning your finances, work, material possessions. Unfortunately, some of you may have been fired and had to leave your job. But I do see in the very near future, you will be stepping into this high priestess energy. You will be balancing your intuition and the material world. I see some bull horns down here, Taurus. But it may be the moon, but the way I interpret it, kind of looks like bull horns. But I do see a balance between darkness and light. Let's get some clarification. Some of you may be going within, praying, connecting with spirit, connecting with your guides to get more insight into this situation, how you got into this situation, how you can prevent from getting into this situation in the future. You have the world, you have the fool, oh, and you have the sun. Oh, and the sun is the most, it's the best card in the deck. Again, in the recent past, you may have dealt with someone with a fixed sign. Again, you thought that this person or this opportunity was going to open the world for you. It was a fresh new start, a fresh new beginning. You had very, very high hopes for this situation. Some of you took a leap of faith blindly on that. Clarifying the Eight of Cups, we have the Fool. So some of you had to just take a leap of faith if it was a work situation where it wasn't working out for you. You took a leap of faith and you just walked away. If it was a love situation, some of you felt like, I don't know what the future's gonna hold, or I don't know what's gonna be in my life after this, but I have to walk away from this situation and I'm just gonna figure it out as I go. And if you do, I think that would actually be the best decision, because I see the sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. I see happiness coming in for you. And that is here, clarifying the High Priestess. And both of those are major arcanas. And when you actually look at it, you actually have major, out of the 6 cards, 4 are major arcanas. So when I pick this up, just basically only the major arcanas, what I'm getting is you have the world here. Okay? And maybe you thought the past situation was it. That was it. That was going to be your happiness and your bliss, and it wasn't. Some of you stepped out. You took a chance. Some of you had to take a chance and leave, You had to do that. But in the future, I do see, if you follow or tap into your instincts, into your intuition, if you pray, if you connect with spirit, man, you're going to ride off into the sunset. You're going to ride off into self-fulfillment. You're going to have nothing but happiness coming to you. And this is divinely orchestrated. So don't blame yourself for whatever this thing was that didn't work out in the past or didn't work out for you. Sometimes we will get a feeling like, okay, I feel something good is happening. So we'll try to go out there and run and do the work that the universe or God or your creator is trying to orchestrate. Yeah, they were trying to orchestrate this new beginning, but you kind of, what I'm feeling energetically, may have taken upon yourself to, let's say, the universe said, well, okay, or you felt that you were inspired to start a business venture. Well, maybe you thought, well, I'm good at doing hair, so I'm going to do hair. Well, maybe that wasn't what spirit had orchestrated for you or had planned for you. So that had to fall through in order for something bigger. So maybe now you always had a dream of being a singer or something, and now this year just so happens that America's Got Talent is coming to your town, you know? So all of this is divinely orchestrated, but heavy emphasis on taking this leap of faith, walking away if you had to, may not have been a bad thing. It looks like this was divinely orchestrated if you're taking the chance to do that. If you follow your instincts, you have nothing but happiness and bliss coming for you here in the month of April or in the near future. Let's get some advice for Taurus for the month of April. This is a very, very good reading, Taurus. Very good reading. So if you're feeling sorrowful about whatever you had to walk away from, don't worry about it. Because what's coming, it's going to be a hell of a lot better than what you think you lost. So we have the Lovers, we have the Three of Cups, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. I love this reading. I'll be a Taurus for the month of April if you don't want this reading. So clarifying the Page of Pentacles, the World, and the Lovers. So it looks like some of you all, again, may have been dealing with like a karmic type of situation. You thought maybe this was your soulmate. You thought maybe this was the one, but there could have been some toxicity involved in that. There could have been, you see how on this particular card, this man's loins are on fire. So it could have just been a lot of passion. It could have just been a lot of good sexual energy, chemistry, love bombing, things of that nature. Clarifying the Fool and the Eight of Cups is the Three of Cups. Some of you may have been in a third-party situation. I mean, that's just what I'm getting. Some of you, it could have been a third-party situation which caused you to walk away. Some of you have probably feeling like, well, maybe if this is like a work finances situation, maybe you were like, well, maybe no, I don't need to do it with this partner. Maybe I should change and go another route with another group of people and take a chance with them instead. Again, your future, oh my goodness, my goodness. If you follow your intuition with the High Priestess, the Sun, which is the highest, excuse my stomach if you hear that, I haven't had breakfast yet. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and the Ten of Pentacles is like the happiest in the Sun is the happiest overall, emotionally, feeling things like that. And the Ten of Pentacles is having everything that you've always dreamed and wished for in the material world. You know, the family, the children, the pet, enough money to share and spare, money that's growing, that's invested. I mean, your future, your at least for the month of April, Taurus, is beautiful. The High Priestess, the Sun, and the Ten of Pentacles. And that's the advice that the cards are giving. You know, there was a karmic situation, or there was a partnership that was you thought was a new beginning that didn't work out. You had to walk away, or maybe the other person had to walk away and take a risk or a chance on something else. Maybe starting with another group. For others, there was a third party situation, but looks like, hey, all is going to turn out well. So what do they say? All is well that ends well. If this was a love situation, I'm going to pull a couple of cards pertaining to relationships to see, excuse me, if we can get some advice for that. I remember this line from Precious where she was having a bad day, and excuse the language, but she was like, man, fuck that day. And that's what I want to tell you, Taurus, man, fuck that day, yesterday or the past, because shit was coming up for you. That's everything. That's what we all want. So I have let things come and go. Stay calm. Don't let anything disturb your peace and carry on. So again, if you had to walk away from a situation, let that go. You know, stay calm. Things will come, the right situation, the right opportunity, the right job, the right relationship is going to come to you if you just stay calm, stay peaceful, tap into your intuition. Everything you need, your courage, strength, compassion, and love, everything you need is already within you. So again, this is talking about, like, for some of you, especially when we had the inspiration card earlier about your voice, this is about finding your power, standing in your power, loving yourself first. Because when you love yourself, you feel yourself, I mean, that shit is sexy, that's attractive. You're going to attract someone that's on that same type of vibe and vibration as you. So, you know, some of us try to go out here and find these peasants and pages to, you know, to fix up and build them up like a Build-A-Bear to what we want them to be. But man, if you love yourself, take that time to follow your instincts, see what it is you're here for, align with yourself and whoever you believe your creator to be. Spirit will send something, that opportunity, that job, that person, that it's already aligned like that. You don't have to fix them up or remodel or rebuild it. It'll already come packaged the way, exactly the way you wanted it. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Great reading for the month of April. Again, check out the page a little later where I will post love readings. Yours kind of could have been a love reading by the elements. And please make sure that you know, you comment, give me feedback. Let me know how the reading went. If any of this resonated with you, follow me at MTownTarot on all social media. Take care.